Good morning. Good morning. If you're jumping on with me live, give me a shout out. Let me know you're here with me. If you're watching the replay, give me a flame. I was trying not to cry. So I'm going to share from my heart this morning, and it's going to be hard for me. So I hope you guys bear with me. If you're new to my page, welcome. My daily dose of Danas are usually very happy ones. But today it's going to be kind of somber. But I want to come on here and I want to share, you guys. I need to share from my heart right now. Without going too much into detail. So, good morning. I want to share with you guys. First of all, I want to say thank you for all the love on my page yesterday. For my friend. It's been super hard. So, I want to talk about Kyle today a little bit. And I want to honor Kyle today. And I want to talk about what I'm going to do on my page to help other people. So, I'm a little more passionate than I have been, even more so. If you thought I was passionate before, you guys, I refuse to let his death, my friend's death, go down without a reason. You know what I mean? He will have his legacy lived through my voice. So, I am on here this morning to give you guys a heartfelt daily dose of Dana. And if you find value, let me know either on this live or in my inbox. And I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But for now, we're going to get this started. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's still time to rise and shine. Even though I'm mourning right now, and I'm trying not to cry, I even put the shirt on purpose. I don't know if you guys can see it, but enjoy your journey for Kyle. So who was Kyle to me? Kyle was my neighbor, 2 houses down, and we've been neighbors for years. But here's the funny story, you guys. This is the part about this daily dose of Dana that's honoring Kyle today. So Kyle and I have been neighbors for years. Very nice young man. But here's how I got to know Kyle. We friended each other on Facebook. And Kyle would watch my daily dose of Danas. And he would inbox me and tell me how much that one meant to him. And he would explain to me, things in his life. And he would share very real things with me. And so that started a friendship, you guys. A friendship. So number one, I want to say this to you. Be willing to show up. You never know who you're going to become friends with. People talk about Facebook like a negative thing. Here's what I want to say to that. Number one, I love Facebook. I love Facebook because of people like you, Paige. People like you, Tracy. Like, I've known you, Tracy, but the Facebook has reconnected us, right? Even though we went to high school together. So I want you guys to look at Facebook different. So that'll be one live I'll be doing. How to use Facebook and build friendships and networks without getting sucked in. I will be doing a live on just that one alone because for me, Facebook is a godsend. I get to know people intimately. I got to know Kyle because of Facebook, even though he lives 2 doors down. So there's a lesson in that. Right? The lesson I keep thinking about was, why didn't I get to know him before Facebook? So we've been friends on Facebook, I think, probably about 4 years. And then I started doing my daily dose of Dana, and that's really when, so 2 years, I really got to know Kyle more intimately because of my daily dose of Dana. So do not discount Facebook. And in that process, you guys, man, I have so many Facebook lives that will be coming from this journey. And I don't want to discredit him for what how he chose to end his life. What I want to focus this on is all the lessons I'm now learning from that, because I have struggled for the last 2 days, feeling guilty, feeling like, could I said something? Could I done, one more thing? And so I'm trying to really deal with that right now, like not owning that and not feeling guilty. I see his page right now and it's flooded. And that's really what I want to talk to you today about. So if you want to know all the lessons I have learned, keep coming back to my page because I will be sharing them in this journey. I believe that we can use social media to really help other people, you guys. We can use social media. So Kyle and I became friends because of my daily dose of Dana, even though he lives 2 doors down. And what it did was, when we started communicating on Messenger because of my daily dose of Dana, I always walk or I run by his house. And so if he's home or he was outside, literally, you guys, we talked freaking almost every day, especially lately. We have been talking almost every day. When I was walking by his house and he would be outside. He loved to be outside. Anyway, so it developed a friendship. It developed a really deep friendship that I'm truly struggling with today. But one thing I want to share with you guys is this. And this is the takeaway for today. I want you to all post. If you love me at all, I want you to post in the comments, I am, and one thing that you love about yourself. I am, whatever that is. I want you to post it in my comments. If you come to my page and you find value, that's the biggest thing you can do for me right now, is tell me how you love yourself. Because here's what I want to share. A week ago, I had talked to Kyle about him being a guest on my Daily Dose of Dana. A week ago. We had this whole conversation about it. And here's what I realized now, looking back on that conversation, was Kyle did not realize, I believe Kyle did not realize his own worth. Even though he was doing great in so many areas of his life and had so much going for him, Kyle did not realize his own worth. And the second part to that is I don't think Kyle really understood how much people loved him. So you have two assignments today for me. 2 assignments. Because if you go to his page and you see the cries and the outpouring of love on his life, and my daughter got to work with him at the hospital because he was a paramedic. And you guys listen, my street was covered that night. Covered with people that loved him. People that were off duty got heard it on the scanner, I'm pretty sure, and my street was covered with people. But here's what I want to say to that. Why do we not tell people what they really mean to us when they're alive? Why do we wait until they're freaking dead? Why do we go to funerals and we're like talking about all the great things, but yet we struggle to take 5 minutes out of our freaking day and say, hey, girl, you've been on my mind. I'm convicted because I've had somebody on my mind for probably about a week. And today, I'm telling you today, I'm texting her. I'm like, girl, are you okay? How's life? I haven't talked to you in a long time. You keep coming to me. There's a reason people keep coming to you. I believe it's God. I believe, you guys, God works through us. And when we have thoughts, do not discount them. And when you have someone on your mind, do not discount that. I believe it's the Holy Spirit working through us, but that's my belief. Here's 2 assignments just today. Keep coming back to my page because you guys thought I was passionate before. I'm about to really become passionate now because here's what I know. You got to enjoy the journey. And how do you do that, though? How do you do that? Because life is hard. Life is freaking hard. And sometimes I think we get so caught up in our own selves that we don't see that, man. So here's 2 assignments today I'm begging you to do. Number 1, write in the comments, I am. Something that you love about yourself, you guys. It's so easy to pick our lives apart. It's so easy to say, oh, I'm so fat, or oh, I'm so this. But you have to start loving yourself. That is what I'm going to honor Kyle's legacy is. We're going to love who we are. We're going to start to learn how to love who we are. Put in the comments, I am, blah, blah, blah. And the second thing you can do for me today is this. Whoever is on your mind, when one person crosses your mind, start taking time out and let them know what they mean to you. We really just don't know, you guys. We don't know what's going on in someone's life. I thought about this a lot yesterday, from the conversations I had been having with him, I thought it was a good space. But, people can portray one thing to you, right? They can portray what we want. I think it's easy to just, oh, I'm good. Do you ever say hi to somebody? How are you today? And yeah, I'm good. Maybe they're really not, but we're afraid to say, hey, girl, I'm struggling today. Because it takes vulnerability to say, you know what, Dana, can you just stop and pray for me today? Because I'm really struggling. I've been more vulnerable in the last 24 hours. I am struggling. I'm really struggling because I lost a dear friend of mine and my neighbor. I didn't want to walk down there, you guys, because it's I have to see, it's empty. I already feel the emptiness from him not being there. And I don't know, could I say that one? Could I have told him more? I don't know. Here's what I'm going to quit doing. I'm going to quit looking at it like that. The people that are in my life right now, I'm going to choose to be more intentional about them. I'm going to choose to let them know how I feel about them when I have the opportunity. We're so fast-paced. Gotta run. When you're sitting at that ball game watching your child, pull out your phone for just a minute. Pull out your phone and just tell somebody you love them. Just once a day. If you do one person once a day, can you imagine what we can make? So I want to create a movement on my page that once a day, you're going to tell yourself one thing you love about yourself. I am ... Put it in the comments if you love me. And then once a day, one person, just one person, Let them know what they mean to you. Pick up the phone and call them. Text. I don't care if you text them at this point. Just let them know. Send them a Facebook message. Let them know. Because you never know, you guys. You never know what's going on in someone's life. I love you. Smooches. Have a fabulous day.